It's a sports show with Woody and Les and everyone else. Second half of the baseball season resumes this weekend. Do you think the Rockies actually believe that they can compete, that they can contend this second half of the season? And if so, if they do believe that, are they buyers at the trade deadline?
No.
Which no?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes, they believe they are still in it. They think because I told you, and I'm still going to write that column before the year's out. I changed column ideas. The worst thing ever happened to the Rockies, and write me, bring it on, was going to the World Series. They think they have the solution. They think that this team can win 23 out of 24 games or whatever that streak was. I forgot. Do you remember?
It was 21 out of 22.
They think they can do that again.
Well, also, the end of the All-Star, the end of the first half,
that.
they won 4 games against Atlanta, which probably put into the mind of their delusional owner that they're actually contenders.
Yeah, I think they're 11 games under 500.
Well, they have the 4th worst record in all of baseball. They're not going anywhere. But we think we know how this owner thinks, and he's not too bright.
Do you think you really know how he thinks?
Yeah.
Please tell me.
I think he thinks the opposite of what he should be thinking.
Okay.
The opposite of smart. Whatever the opposite of smart is, that's how he thinks.
Can I interpret this to mean that you think he thinks he's smarter than we are?
Yes.
I would think when I was in college that when I wasn't getting good grades, and I'm telling you, mostly because I didn't go to class and I drank a lot, that I realized after 3 years I wasn't as smart as other people. So wouldn't you think after 8 or 9 years?
You know
he
why?
wasn't in charge then.
Why? He's making a lot of money, so he thinks he's smart, even though he's not the reason he's making all the money.
See, but I disagree with you. I don't put as much thought processes as you do into that he's only in it for the money.
Oh, I didn't say that.
They have a lot of money.
I didn't say that. I didn't say he's only in it for the money. I think he's in it for a number of reasons. I think he wants to win. I think a lot of it has to do with ego, and it raises him in the community, his profile in the community. He gets to ask to sit on boards and make speeches and things like that. But I think you and I know a lot of people who have a lot of money, and they believe because they have money and people kowtow to them that they're smart about everything. He's not.
We're talking about Dick Monfort, and we're also bringing up 2007. And what is the difference between now and 2007 at the top?
At the top? There's no president.
His brother ran it.
Yeah, true.
His brother was the president then. It was not Dick Monfort who got them to those. He didn't take over till 2010.
Well, there were 2 people at the top. It was Charlie and it was Kelly McGregor.
Yeah.
As well. And
they treat Kelly McGregor with the ultimate respect. He died. They have memorials to him. They treat him.
They honor him continuously.
So why don't they go hire somebody like Kelly McGregor to run this team?
Because Dick Monfort believes he can do it.
Well, I'm saying to you that the only time they were successful was during the tenure of the late Kelly McGregor. You thought maybe I was going somewhere bad about Kelly McGregor. I'm not saying that. But they had a president. They had a president who had a background in sports. He played at CU, didn't he? Tight end.
Yes.
Or
CSU, and in the NFL for a couple of years.
And had studied business and sports and worked his way up.
Administration, yeah. I mean,
Dick Monfort has never studied sports administration.
No.
He never played. I mean, I don't know that you have to be a chicken to know a bad egg. That's why we can be critics. But give me your resume that shows me what you've done. You inherited money. You went to work for your father's company. You ran it for a while. You have...
I'm telling you, because he's making a lot of money, he thinks he knows how to run a baseball team. When the fact of the matter is, he's making a lot of money because of the national television money. and the contracts that MLB works with the networks.
And if people will
it's
go
not
out
because of what he's doing.
And people go out for fireworks and bobblehead night and lunch bag night and stuff like that, and they want to spend a night. I told you, if I were the Rockies, I'd fold the franchise and have fireworks for 81 nights in the summer.
No games, just fireworks.
And I would draw 4 million because people love fireworks.
That segment's sponsored by John Elway
Don't
Cadillac
play with
Park
fireworks,
Meadows,
people.
Colorado's #1 Cadillac dealer.
You'll lose a finger.
When you go to buy a car, what do you really want? You probably want a lot of cars to choose from. And you want the dealership's best price. Not some starting price or target price, the best price. And you want it immediately, not after hours of negotiating. And you want a salesperson who doesn't get paid more if you spend more. Because, well, you don't want to spend more. Well, you're in luck. John Elway wants all of those things too. Better yet, John Elway wants you to have all of those things too. Come see us or click on johnelwaychevrolet.com.